dealing with them, man. Each day it just gets, they're just really destroying us. But we are going to rise above it. We have to. What's the choice do we have? We can't sit there and wallow in it. They're going to do what they're going to do, and we just have to do what we have to do. So, we have lots to chat about. We do. Good news is, we can figure it out. Esther, see? It's an hour early for a while. When do you turn your clocks? You don't have to go to bed so late. Hello, hello. I'm trying to grab my chat here. Hi. Here we go. Here we go. Hello, hello, hello. I just had to grab this chat because it's easier for me to read. I had an Instagram live this afternoon. I did post it in the group. I don't know if it ever came up though. What's going on? So I did. What's going on? They make it hard for us. They do. It's chilly here. It's so windy and so cold. But it's not snowy, so I'm really thankful for that. Yay! Another live for Bernice. So I did have a couple realizations, a couple epiphanies. I mean, thanks to you girls. I mean, you girls talked me down off the cliff, Like, that's what's so great about it. We talk each other off the cliff, Like I was talking the other day and hello, 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 and I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I'll be doing points anymore and yada, yada, yada. And then I thought to myself, oh my gosh, Weight Watchers abandons them, and so does me. Like, I don't know, I felt really kind of bad about it. Like, I mean, I can't leave you out in the, like, is it hard for me to give points? Not really. I just have to pay for my app, So we will continue to give points if that's what you choose to do. And also somebody else mentioned to me, which was really interesting. Yes, we hate what they're doing. We hate, that they bought this company. We don't believe in it. Yeah, I get that. But she also, she said to me, it's funny. There's things in life that we don't like that are not within our control. Do we stop like, do you always agree with things that your church does and things that your workplace does and things your political party does? And I'm kind of like, yeah, so we have to like say, you know what, if I want to stick with if people want to stick with the plan because they believe in it, then I'm not going to sit there and condemn them for that because that's their choice. Everybody gets to choose, and I'm there to help, because I haven't really decided what I want to do yet, honestly. I'm going to keep my app, yes. Meetings are up in the air because I don't know if they're going to have them. Though somebody mentioned, this is an interesting fun fact, about tops. It's some kind of, I Googled it, and there is one right by the Aldi that I was at today. Oh my God, I don't know. Should I check out tops? I don't know. They're just fun things. Like, it's something to look into or to consider, which is kind of nice. Like, we have options. We have things we can do. And if we want to stay with Weight Watchers, and oh my God, and I try to put fires out on the group because everybody's like, you know what? I get people, like I said, people are upset. I think we're just shocked. I think more than anything else. And you canceled your membership. I think everybody's really shocked. And really in disbelief. I think I'm just like, I still, it still doesn't seem, that they would do something like that. Between buying this company and then closing down all these in-person meetings, it's a lot. It's a lot in 1 week to have to digest. And so I'm trying to limit the amount of posts in there. Like, I put a post up saying, hey, if you want to complain on this post. But I don't want all these separate posts about complain. Because I feel like some people, it's just, we have to get past it. And it keeps, it's not going to change. We can sit there and, it's nothing's going to change. We could, if getting upset helped, I'd say, oh, let's get upset. But it doesn't. So... nothing for, yeah, I've never heard of tops. They have an old time. I've never heard of it. They did, but there is one in my local area actually. Yeah, it's shock is more than anything. We're just like we were sucker punched. It was 1-2, and I've never seen anything like that. Like you think they would have waited 6 months to do the other half, you know? Well, Diane, they bought a company called Sequence, which is an online telehealth company, and they want people to use it and get diet injectable medication, which is usually given for diabetes, but it has a weight loss effect. So they're basically promoting weight loss drugs in a sense, in a roundabout way, and they're closing a lot of meetings. A lot. Everybody's. I hear a lot of people have lost their meetings. They close a lot of workshops. They close a lot of workshops. Some people like mine is moving into a pay by the hour place. We don't know where that is yet. Take off the pounds sensibly. That's it. Thank you. You can somewhere. Oh my gosh, Rose, I'm not doing that. But it's a great thing. Yes, it's and some people don't want to do online. I get that. It's just not. Online isn't for everybody. It really isn't. It's definitely. I get that. So I feel it's just so too much at once, in my opinion. That's. Yeah, you got to get rid of and I told the girls I have moderators and stuff. Let me know if there's any more. I will remove it. And I don't want to be like mean about removing it, but we got to move on. We had our pity party. We had our we can't keep dwelling on it because it's not going to change. It's not. So we have to move on. We have to rise above the ashes. I keep saying that's like my theme. Yeah, and people are getting fired. Coaches are losing their jobs. Well, not to push the drug. Well, that's what Sequence does. Sequence is there to make money. If they're not going to push it, they're not going to do business. They're not going to make any money. I mean, it's not that they're pushing it, but they never mentioned any kind of other help before, ever. It was always about that was the core of their program. And I feel like a lot of us, that's what we believed because that's what we were told to believe. Yeah, I think there was a couple of bad days. I think it's starting to calm down too. Oh, I agree, and I believe, yeah, ADB, I believe losing their meetings is more because you can get around everything else. Because you don't have to do the medication. It's not like they're forcing us to. It's more losing these workshops by the end of the month. It's not like they're losing them like in 6 months. You've got like they're being closed effective in a week. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Welcome. It's just really hard. I feel bad for the coaches. Again, they're left to deal with this. The higher ups aren't, they're not getting yelled at by the members. The coaches and the guides are, and they just have to do what they're told. Everything is going to be the same for people like me. The one center will still open 24 minutes. Well, that's good. Well, they changed their name back to Weight Watchers, which I think is interesting now that we look at everything that went on. I guess so. Good evening, Ninas. Welcome to all the newbies. We had a huge influx. And I get it because, but we will survive because you know what? We are Weight Watchers. Weight Watchers starts here. Doesn't start with them, it starts with us. We have to commit, we have to follow. They could sit there and provide all the information you want. If you're not following the plan, it's not gonna work. So we are Weight Watchers. We are WW. We have to take hold as hard. And Slim is here to help. He is. Yeah, mine says that too. I talked to my leader. She said they're in the midst of looking for a new location. So I'm just hoping that it's not in the boonies. It's already in the boonies. I don't know how much further I can go. No, like I said, it doesn't. If Weight Watchers is what you want to do, there's no reason to change. Slim says hi. Slim is a great. He is a great role model. We all want to be Slim. Slim, I don't know. He's gonna. You want him to come on the trip? Oh, hi Anna. Well, we heard last week the purchase of the sequins, and then the meeting things came over the weekend. Because all if you go on WeightWatchers.com and look for your center, that's where the notes are. Mine said meetings are going to be reduced, the schedule's changing, and they're looking for a new location. Jennifer, don't be worried. We got you. We were Weight Watchers. Yep. WWWWW. We'll be quad W. Oh, sorry to hear that, Sheila. We got it. We got you though. Well, everything always comes out here usually last, but we're actually first for the last few things. Have you heard anything over in the UK, Esther? Meds are like products. Some buy them, some don't. Some can afford them, some can't. How many people quit? You mean since everything? That would be interesting. I still don't know how many people they have non-paying. I would love to know how many lifetimers they have giving free apps to. I know. So what do we do if they shut down everything that's close to us? Are we still required to have to pay? I mean, it's not. We didn't quit; they quit. Oh, thank you, Bernice. There's a lot of lovely people here. Oh wow, in Brooklyn, that's got to be crowded. I would figure Brooklyn would be a busy one. Like I said, we have to, you know, like I said before, we have to, like Barrett Pastor says, we have to program proof our program. We have to figure out what we can do. We've all done it long enough. Let's face it, we all know the program. Back and we know we know the points of most of the foods we eat. We have to. Weight Watcher starts right here. It starts with us. So, wow, people joining must not have heard anything. If there's no location, I wonder. Yeah, I mean, if you can't get to a meeting and you don't like virtual, you might as well just get the app. If you really like the app that much. Um, no. Well, they have a new CEO for about the last 9 months. I don't know if that's the reason. Seema's fairly new. She's barely in there a year. I know. I would think if you have at least, I mean, or at least keep them open for weigh-in. Like have them somebody there to weigh people in, because that's the biggest thing is the weigh-in. Because they're not going to trust us at home. We know that. Yeah, save money. Hey, Bear Mama. Well, that's all. So Catherine is an inspiration. If you want to lose it bad enough, you follow the plan. Again, Weight Watchers starts with us. Weight Watchers start with us. we have our one center, the franchise center is open on Fridays. Just for, they call it like a like express. It's just a way in for lunch. Hello, hello. Hey, that. Just remember, I do Zoom meetings on Monday nights. You're all welcome to join. They're much more structured than this is. I will tell you that. I don't talk about Netflix on there. I don't. I make printables. I'll show you what I made yesterday's. I made a measurement tracker to track your measurements 4 separate times. Weight. Give your weight, chest, arms, waist, hips, thighs, calves, and put your BMI in so you can keep track of that, because sometimes the scale, we got to have other ways to measure our goals. And I'm going to be putting a post in the group tonight for questions for Wednesday wisdom, so be on lookout for that. It's not, Renee. It's not. I mean, you're more accountable when you have somebody weighing you. That's what I'm thinking. I'm trying to see if I can get in touch with Jermaine, because I'm thinking maybe we bring back the accountability buddy system. We did that once a few years ago. We hooked everybody up with a buddy. Jermaine was fantastic with that. She got people in the same time zone, so you could have somebody you could be accountable to. Sometimes it helps. You know, you have to trust that person. You know, you have to tell them stuff about your weight. But, I think they may go back to the reservations because of that. The Zoom link is in the Facebook group, and if you don't do Facebook, you can email me. My link is the same every time, though. Once you have it, you have it, because my meeting, it's always the same. Hello, Roy. Token Prime. Now, if you don't follow Roy, you should. And if all my new lovelies who joined Healthy, our lovely Roy here, he has tutorials on the Healthy app, and he is on the Healthy app, and he does fantastic. So Lori Mashburn or Luigi, I know Luigi was here. Could you give Roy's Facebook, his link? Couldn't think of what I wanted to say. The Bluetooth scale means nothing though, because you could sit there and rig that too. So I don't know if that to me is like, Bluetooth scale, really? Because you could just stand on one leg, put one leg on the floor. You could put something on it to weigh heavier one. So I don't think they're going to trust the Bluetooth scale. That's right, Scott and Roy. There are token men here. If there are any other men here, let me know. But so far, usually Scott and Roy. Yeah, it's good to try out both, because you never know. What I like about the Healthy app is you can track macros. You can get your calories, your protein, your fiber, your carbohydrates. So that's always good. Like if you want to stick with a certain number, like I said, calories themselves really, you want to know the breakdown. And it's kind of fun that they do it. It's putting it in one time and it separates it all. And it's fantastic. Thank you, Lori Mashburn. There's our Roy. He does the iTrack Bites Better Balance, which is the blue plan. And Roy usually puts out videos on Friday. Does fantastic recipes. Quickly describe how you make 2-ingredient dough with an egg. Yes, I use 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Now, it says if you could use self-rising, I just don't have 2 flours in my house, so I just use all-purpose. And I add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/2 teaspoon of salt, which makes it self-rising. And then I do 1/2 cup of non-fat Greek yogurt that I drain. Or if you use Fage, it works the same. But if you're using the cheaper one, then I would say drain it a little bit on like a coffee filter or a paper towel, lets some of that water out. And then I do an egg and a teaspoon of quick yeast, self-rising yeast, just quick yeast. I add the yeast, doesn't really do anything. It just gives it more of that yeasty flavor is what I really like. I missed a lot. Sorry. What I was thinking of telling you guys, if you want to you guys talk so much within yourselves, which is fabulous. but I don't know what comments are for me. So maybe if you put comments for me in capitals, I'll be able to pick them out easier. Might help me a little bit more because there's so many people here. And like I said, if I've missed something that you said, and I just think honestly, Amelia, the yeast gives it a nice little flavor. J Bates, they don't want the centers open. That's the bottom line. They could think of alternatives, they just don't want to. It's not lucrative enough for them. They want to take everything online, which I kind of understand to a point because everything is online. And the Zooms since COVID have been growing, so they think that they're successful in their own mind. Taking pounds off sensibly is Tops. And guess what? There's a Tops location around the corner from me. I shouldn't say around the corner. It's by Aldi, which it's where I was today. Thank you, Esther. I forgot you're here. Yes. Hail to the Queen. Hey, Barb T. If you are new here, this is your first live. Welcome. It goes fast. So if you want to ask me something, or you can talk amongst yourselves, I just need to see caps so I know that comments for me because I have to read everything and talk at the same time, which is an art form. Hello, Kathy. I know it's crazy in here. It just shows how passionate people are, and that's the thing. Like, it's not a new program. It's been around since like, God, the 1940s, I think. It's more of they go by chapters, and there's several chapters. Maybe if you live near a big city, would you suggest to wipe out my healthy app info and start over? I have the app. Um, it's up to you. If it's just up to you. I like seeing my progress. I like seeing that history. But if it's a really a personal thing. Like when I went back to Weight Watchers, she put my thing in. Hey, welcome, Joy. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, yeah, the peanut butter ones are my favorite. I will tell you because it tastes like a Snicker bar. I do like the peanut butter ones. Do you think because Weight Watchers stock is being so down? No, I just think that I think because their stock might have went down because of all that buying of that company. It doesn't look, I mean, they never talked about drugs before. Like they're trying to compete with Noom and stuff like that, or being more trendy. Like we don't know about why the stock is doing. They're just closing because they want to do online only, and they're going to put a lot of people out of work again. Oh, Quest cookies. Tracy, Tracy, Tracy. Hey, Danielle. Renee's probably owns stock in Weight Watchers. That's what we always say. I don't know. I was always told my BMI. I never had to figure it out. There's got to be something online to tell you. I think it depends on how much weight over your supposed weight is, I think. Because the doctor always tells me, so I don't even know how to figure that one out. They're going mostly online only. I just received a variety pack of beet butters. Oh, how is that? I haven't tried my off beet butters yet. She's not old, I don't think. I think she has a young baby or a young child, I thought. Just requested to join your Facebook group. Can you approve it? I was requested before but never heard back. Oh. Was your profile new? Like sometimes newer profiles don't get approved. Offbeat Butters, it's by Simple Clean Protein. They have a brand called Offbeat Butters. It's kind of like, all the new protein butters that are out there. Let's see. Yeah, it's probably because your Facebook is under a year, and that's why you were not approved. and your name is a bit suspicious. That would be if you were that could be why. So there you go. There are tons of links to figure your BMI. Offbeat butters are part of Clean Simple Protein. That's their brand. Hello, hello. That would explain her one. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She started a company. I think it was called. I can't remember. A company. It was a chat room. So yeah, she's. I've said that when as soon as I knew who she was, I said something about her is going to be online. I said because that's what her where her niche is. So yeah, she's going to be like, well, they'll come around. And I bet that's just and most people will. Honestly, she's probably right about that. Oh yeah, I was finally my BMI put me in overweight. I was thrilled. I was like, I haven't been overweight in so long. I've been obese and then morbidly obese. So to be overweight was a thrill of mine. That's right. Esther is a new grandma. She's a bubby. Yes, she has a little grandson. The queen is now Grandma Queen or Bubby Queen. I, honestly, I'm going to put this out there. I think people are leaving in haste because they're upset. And I get that. I do. If I had to pick which app I liked better, I would go with Weight Watchers app. I would. It is more expensive, yes. But I've talked about it a million times. I like the features on there. There's so much in that app that iTrack Bites doesn't give you. Um, so I don't, and like I said to people too, you could go back if you go to Healthy and decide after a year this is not for me, or you end up getting the free version, do the green plan, and say this is not for me. You can go back, so you're never stuck anywhere. That's fine, but that's why you probably weren't approved. If anybody, I should really put a note somewhere. If anybody like would write me a note and say that. But we try to keep some riffraff out of there if I can, because they sneak in. Name back to Weight Watchers. Yeah, then that to me that was our big clue, because you can't be promoting, or I shouldn't say, offering a weight loss drug being called WW. You got to be Weight Watchers to mention a weight loss medication. Like I said, if you want to make the switch, make the switch. Always know you can go back. They'll always take you back, and there's always going to be a special. So yeah, if you like want to take the chance, then I would do that. Like I said, it's not like you can never go back. It's not like it's a permanent choice. You could always go back. Always remember that. I'm waiting for the Healthy app to catch up to points. They didn't even go to personal points, which I'm a little bit shocked. I thought they would have copied that, and they didn't. We got you, Marie Lee. Um, I'm gonna be your online buddy. Yeah. Like I said, I've messaged Maureen a few times. She said she'll be back soon, but that's all I ever get. So I'm sure now with all this, she'll pop in. And she always pops in late. She was never one to come on early. She used to pop on like the last 20 minutes. Awesome. Diva Temple. I love that name. Yeah, I don't know how you're going to become. I don't think there's going to be any more Lifetime, honestly. I don't. With not getting weighed in person, I don't think there's going to be. See, that's my next thing. I don't think they're going to honor the Lifetime come next year. Irish soda bread video. Have you ever made it with yogurt instead of oil? I only made it once. but I would say it would probably work. Because that was 2 years old. I haven't made it. I haven't made it since. Hello, Chris. Oh, thank you. Oh, all right. Let me go approve you, Nina. Because I don't have you down. Wait a minute. I have to refresh the page, maybe. Yep, Dish with D's crew. I don't have you down here, Nina. Unless somebody already approved you, which could be, because I'm not the only one here working. She hasn't been showing up. Do you go to meetings with her, Kathy? Yeah, I think Lifetime's going to be a thing of the past. I figure they gave them the gift of not having to weigh in for a year. There's always let's face it, they know there's always an ulterior motive. So I think that the Lifetime is going to be, no, bye-bye. You could be Lifetime, you got to pay for it. That's what's going to be next. Yep, I don't, grandfather, I don't think they're going to honor that. Oh, the boys are taking care of Bailey. My boys will be here. It's just me and Steve going on the cruise. Yes, I believe on Healthy. Roy, back me up. I think the green plan is free. But I don't think, do you get the scanner for free and the builder? I'm not sure about that one. I would say any new scale, just always, like, what I always say is, oh, they hope they'll, well, I think they're going to charge me regardless. I always say, I always have, like, something I could weigh that I know the poundage of, like 5-pound bag of flour or sugar, and I weigh that, and that's how I check how accurate the scale is. Yeah, I think Lifetime's going bye-bye. No, the boys are not going. This is just couples. 2 other couples are going with us. I haven't been on a vacation in 11 years. Green is free. Recipe Builder is not. Okay. How about the scanner? Roy, is that included too? I just think they wanted to shut the Lifetimers up. Hopefully, and I think next year, well, we gave you a year, you didn't have to come out, but I think it's going to be a nominal fee. I don't think it's going to be like a big fee. I think it's going to be a nominal fee. They usually go with they go down the shore and stuff. Tried to sign into Zoom last night, couldn't. Oh, what did it say, Carla? Scanner, yes. Oh, awesome. Okay, so you get the scanner, you don't get the recipe builder. Which the recipe builder? I mean, do you really need the recipe builder? You can build it yourself. Put on a piece of paper, add your points up, divide it by your servings. So you can do it. It's just going to take you a little bit longer. Email me again, Carla, and I will resend it to you. It's the 289 number. You resend it? Okay. Maybe if it, yeah, I mean, like, I think the fee for the app back in the day used to be $19. I don't know what it is now. I remember back when when it first came out, it was like $19 a month. I don't see any member requests. It still says it's empty. Dish with D's crew, is that where you sent it to? Because I don't see any member request. Unless somebody else got it. And say waiting for host. Yeah, because good point, Carla. I will not be Zooming on Monday. I may go live a few times on the boat for a few minutes. And just to say hi. And honestly, it's going to keep me a little bit more accountable. I mean, not 100% because it's vacation, but a little bit more. And I'm going to do some vlogging and like try to show my food. Now, granted, it's going to be a little bit more than I would normally because it is vacation, but I'm going to just try to be, I think it'll help me just be a little bit better. Like, I don't want to be perfect. I'm on vacation, but I don't want to be eating 18 drinks a day and grabbing ice cream every time I walk by the ice cream machine and grab the macarons every time I walk by and the soft pretzels. Healthiest $20, yes. And there's several people who have codes. Oh, someone accepted. Okay. I got a team behind me. Well, welcome, Ninas. Yep. See, Roy's in the know with. I mean, I've only done healthy, the free plan, and I haven't done it for a while. So, but Roy's in the know. So if you follow his YouTube channel, and he has his own personal Facebook group called Recipes with Roy, he's very good that way. Teams, it takes a village, you know. I used to do all this on my own, and you need a team, Roy. Team Roy. Um, yes, they have frozen yogurt machines, and even though it's yogurt, I can't have 18 a day. Oh, thank you, Rosemary. Roy does have amazing recipes. I agree with you there. Oh my, I don't want to look at the count. It's too much. Don't forget to thumbs up this live, though. I appreciate it. And if you haven't yet subscribed, join us here at Dish with D. And join the Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew. Because we got, like I said, we got to band together. We have to rise above this. We have to, Weight Watcher starts with us, you know? And pick your app of choice. There's so many you could do if you don't want to continue with them. Oh, Esther, if only, right? Now he'll probably lose 40 pounds. Oh, Points Plus. Yes, I liked Points Plus. That's when all the sweets were like really good in points. Oh, wow. I don't think I remember that one. My whole, I want to, like really do some continue, like exercise, like go around the boat and stuff like that. And, just keep active. But I would also want to enjoy myself. You know, it is vacation. And sometimes you eat a little bit more. Is that a sin? Is it wrong? No. I just can't go ape shit. That's the thing. I can't go ape shit. And eat everything in sight and drink my face off because we do have the booze package. Did I mention we have the booze package? Yeah. Cocktails are included. We will live. We will. Nikki, you're right. We will. That's why I'm trying to calm down the you know, it's what's done is done. They've done it. We can't do anything about it. We could only rise from it and prove to them that we can do it. We are stronger. We've learned our lesson. We've learned what they've taught us, and we could take that with us. Oh, it's free on Healthy, Nina. Hey, Patricia. Exactly. Like I said, it doesn't, any of these changes, if you're online, it really doesn't affect you. It's not, they're not, you know, yes, they bought this sequence company. Is it really affecting us? No. We don't have to we don't have to do deal with it. We don't have to do anything with it. It's just losing our meetings, I think, for a lot of us is what is the most upsetting. I am, Joy. I'm going to. That's the plan. I am. Oh, I know. We can have up to $15 cocktails. I said to Steve, if you spend more than 15, I'm going to be there saying no. No top shelf for him. Post in your mirror. I told Steve, and I'm telling the girls I'm going with, I'm going to be like, and Linda and Denise will keep me in, because Linda will be like, lovely. She'll be like, do you really want that? And Linda's husband did Noom, so he's really on a weight loss journey too. So I could hang out with Frank. Frank and I will sit over to the side. There you go. Roy's opened up his. He's got the questions for Roy. I know, exactly, Jennifer. That's what's upsetting to me. Well, I'm not really losing it. Mine's just moving. I mean, how long that'll stay open, I really don't know. I hear you, Jen. Sounds good. Yeah, $10 a month is a reasonable price. You're not going to get an app, really a good app cheaper than that. Well, because I drink bites is cheaper, but... They're moving to a smaller venue, which means they have a brick and mortar. They have their own place, so they're going to lose the lease and then go to someplace they can just pay by the meeting. Hello, April. It is sad because those coaches got zero notice. So I kind of feel for them. Like, you don't want to go and yell at the coach because the coaches don't know. They really don't. Yeah, we're going to be doing lots of walking. Hey, you got snow. We had a lot of rain and wind here, Lori. You got all the snow. All right, Roy, you have a question. How do you change plans on healthy? Well, Marie, you know what you do? If you really want that, you should call them and say, "Hey, I'm leaving, but if you give me a $10 a month for just my app, I'll take it." Sometimes you could wheel and deal. I know, but now they have to pay for this merger, this company they acquired. So I don't know. Yep, I agree with Scott. That they have nothing to do with this. They are just as in the dark as we are, and they're just as shocked. And some of them have been fired or laid off. That's a good deal, $10 a month. That's cheaper than I pay. I pay 14. There is no healthy plan on Purple, as far as I know. I think you have to tweak it. If I'm Am I correct on that one? The Purple plan is not there a standalone. I think you just have to tweak it. From what I understand, it's just a tweak. I mean, we all know the Purple plan foods. Like, when I did that, I used the free one when I was on Blue originally, and I had the free version, which was green. So what I did was I just knew what my 0 point foods were, and I didn't count them. And it worked. I lost over 60 pounds. So it can be done. Yeah, you'll be seeing Jay. I agree with Tamara eventually, I hope. Maybe I should call and say, you know what? Give me the $10 a month plan and I'll stay. Oh, Smiley Points tells you? Gotcha. That's a website, Smiley Points. Oh. Do a zero other foods. No, I know with healthy, you could put foods down as zero. Oh, well, maybe it's worth a phone call. Since they shunned me for the extension. Yes, I think that was Suzanne. I think Suzanne posted that. I think I did see it though. Yeah, maybe I'll do that before my cruise. I've got lots to do tomorrow. I got lots of filming to do. Oh, online chat. I always find better when it's a voice thing. I don't know why. I feel like I get somewhere because they can see how pissed off you are. They can hear my angst. Yeah, it's well. Yeah, I agree. I mean, they're just going to have to lay off some of the people who make X amount of dollars to make up for it. Oh, because I was 4 pounds over goal. And you had to be within goal between November and February. And I said to her, well, where was that ever posted? Nowhere. I said, maybe I would have tried harder if I'd known that was in my future. I said, I feel like there was a special that I missed. I didn't know that even existed. You had to weigh in as a lifetime member between November and February at goal, and you got the free year. Well, I shouldn't say free year. You got a year without having to weigh in. Aw, thank you, Dennett. Working on a survey compilation for where a question was the name of a flavor of tzatziki. Uh, you good night, Roy. And that's the thing. You gotta be able to afford. I don't think your insurance will cover the telehealth. It might. It depends on your insurance. All insurance plans are different. I mean, that's $99 just for the service. The medication's a separate fee if you can get it. So there's a lot going into that. Roy is nothing, if nothing else, is very level-headed. Oh, Nora, I couldn't get up this morning. And I can't go to sleep at night. I'm wide awake at night and I'm exhausted, tired in the morning. Yes. I appreciate you. Paul, Roy is very level-headed most of the time. Insurance may cover after you've hit your deductible. How many people have deductibles now? 90% of insurance companies have gone to deductible plans because they can't afford not to. So you got to pay your first $6,000. Most times it's six, and that's, it's just it's. I mean, there are people that really need it, and I get that. I do. I just hope they can get the medication. That's a lot of money, Christine. Yeah, same thing with my insurance. I get discounts by staying in the state. Now, I don't know if that would be considered out of state. I mean, I did. I did. That's my deductible. First $6,000. Yep. 250. Well, most deductibles are not that for people under the age of 65. They're You have co-insurance, and that's, most companies aren't giving you insurance that don't have high deductibles anymore. Hey, Denise, that's a great name. I was named after Denise Darcel, a French actress, my dad told me. Which is funny because Denise in our Facebook group, she was named after her too, which I think is hilarious. It's your life, you stop, you gain. Yeah, that's something to consider. Well, that's good. Mine is $6,000 before they pay 100%. Yep. That's all. Welcome, Denise. Yeah. Well, welcome to your first live. We'll be back tomorrow night. I can't remember what day of the week it is. Tomorrow's Wednesday. Yes, and don't forget to join the Facebook group, Dish with D's Crew. It's a fun place to be. Oh, I've been sleeping weird. I don't know. I've been putting my arm up like this. I don't know why I do that. Oh, why do I have top chat? I should have live chat on. No wonder I'm always behind. I'm on top chat, not live chat. There we go. Oh, gotcha, Casey Marie. Ever made calorie-friendly chicken carbonara? I feel like I did. I'm trying to remember. Chicken carbonara, is that with the bacon? Because I get two things confused. I think that's the one with the bacon. You could do a turkey bacon. Oh, you guys, I get it. Would be something fun to do. Maybe we'll pop in. Maybe I'll go in the Facebook group and do a live chat in there for like a few minutes. Because like 7 is, we're eating early, so I don't know if how busy we'll be. But I know, like I already told him, I said I'm going to be, popping in occasionally. And Steve was all right with that. He's got his friends with him. He'll be hanging out, getting the booze package. He won't care what I'm doing. He'll be like, I'm going to the bar, going to the smoking lounge. Doesn't even smoke. I am. I'm gonna. I can't cruise. I just made a intro. It's kind of got like sunsets and all. It's gonna be for the week vlogs. So it's gonna be. It's been so long since we've been away, and something like this. Oh my God, the Bahamas. Bahamas. I've never been to the Bahamas. So go on the beach. Oh, the private island. Clear water. I have, well, I know Denise got us ducks. Apparently, there's this thing with ducks, and I just think that once you find a duck, you're supposed to go on his website and like to show a picture of you and the duck. You could keep the duck or you could hide the duck. I don't know. I don't know if I'm going into these ducks though. Thank you. Awesome. Yeah, you don't have to go anywhere. Absolutely. Don't forget to thumbs up this live. You will not be lost. You may be a little bit misguided. No, but you will not be lost. Oh, I hope we have good weather too. Watch those ads, and there's Slim. Slim is here. I will. I'll be doing lots of vlogging and showing. Oh, our room has a balcony. When we were booking, I said to Steve, "I'm upgrading to the balcony." He's like, "Why?" I said, "Because we haven't been on a vacation in 11 years, and why not?" And he's like, "Okay." Oh, I can't put it behind me because it'll be on my behind if I don't. Misguided. Oh, Bear Mama. I'm excited too. Oh, I will relax. I don't have any really, other than going on the private island, I have no excursions planned. I said, see, if there's nothing I really wanted to do, but just do nothing. Just lounge by the pool, get some sun, just relax. Oh, awesome, Marie. Oh, what could she be sending for Slim? I come back home on Sunday. So we leave on Saturday. So 8 days. I know. That's what we want. We just want to see water. That's Steve's favorite thing is water. So he's going to be excited just to look out, like, first thing in the morning to get out of bed and just look at the water, like, and not have to go outside and do it, like, because I've been on my cruise I went on back in 1994, or was it 95? Very long time ago. I didn't have a window because that was too cheap. I'm like, $100 for a window? I don't need that. Yeah, you do need a window. And I saw nothing the whole week. So this is going to be so nice just to look out the thing. Thank you, I will. It is. We have 4 at sea days and 3 stops. We're stopping at Florida, Cape Canaveral, then two different ports in the Bahama. So I'm looking forward to the beach. I even said to Steve, I said, "Do you want to go take a walk on the stops? That's fine." I said, and when we get in Cape Canaveral, I said, "I don't want to do anything. That's just the thing I want to do, honestly." Oh, it's been a while. I mean, what I did find though, it's funny because I went on a Carnival cruise back in '95, and it was all families. I remember thinking I was single, thinking this is going to be like a cruise to party. It's all families. So. So, oh, Hawaii. But I wonder if this is going to give Steve the cruise bug, because we keep now getting things in the mail, and he's looked at a couple. There's one for the British Isles, like Ireland and all that. He's looking at that. I'm like, we'll have to fly to that. That was one of his stipulations, is he didn't want to fly. It's something you should do once in your life, I think. Cruise to Hawaii. Oh, that sounds lovely. We were supposed to go to Bermuda. That was the original part of the thing. The last 2 days were supposed to be in Bermuda. But apparently they changed the itinerary because of the restrictions, so we can't go to Bermuda. There was some kind of COVID thing. They wouldn't, you had to be tested, I think, so many days, and they weren't going to test us. Oh, yeah, I think they will bring the continental breakfast to your room. That's what we were told if you order it. Geez, I wonder what that noise is. This cruise, when we booked it, it was. I don't think they are anymore. See, somebody's up there dancing. I don't know. I know. Tell me about it. It's Patrick. The oldest. The oldest. Yep. This is what I'm leaving home with my dog. I'm a little bit afraid. That's not Bailey. That's Patrick. No, it's just Patrick. Yeah. Oh, just wait till I go upstairs. He's going to be mortified. He will. Yep. All right, my lovelies, I'm going to head on out. It is almost 8 o'clock. I thank you for joining me tonight. It was so fun to bond with you guys. Don't forget to thumbs up this live before you go. And thank you for being part of this community. And if you're not part of our Facebook group, please do so. Join us there. I'd love to have you. And I will dish with you tomorrow. Don't forget, I'm going to put in the Wednesday Wisdom for Weight Loss questions in the group. So if you think of a question, put it in there. And I will do my best to answer it tomorrow's video. So have a great night. Thank you so much. And we will dish another day. Remember, we're going to survive this. Weight Watcher starts with us. So we got this. So I will dish with you later.